Hey guys, I'm Luis Ortega, and you are listening to another episode. This is episode number 109. 109. So this podcast is all about just sharing our testimonies, and proving that there is a God that's alive, that exists. If you just heard that, I have somebody that wants to go ahead and share just 5 minutes of their time and let people know that God is working in his life, and the same way that God's working in his life, he can work in yours. I have my good friend, best friend, my brother, brother from another mother, I would call him. This is Jeremy Estela Echandia on the line. What's up, Jeremy?
How you guys doing? What's up? What's up?
Hey, man, thank you for helping me out with this one. You
Anytime,
are
brother. Anytime.
just for the record, you are our first what is the word I'm looking for? You are our first testimonial person. I don't know. That's a bad word. Anyways, yeah.
Hey, what an honor! What an honor to be here. Honestly.
Thank you. Hey, thank you again for helping me out.
Oh,
So,
anytime, anytime.
so I know that every day we have new things that we can share. We have new blessings upon our lives. If you can just take 5 minutes and share some things, it doesn't have to be anything crazy. It can be so simple, and we can kind of just talk about it. That would be great. So go ahead and jump us off with this one.
All right. So you want me to share just a simple blessing that God grants us every day? As far as myself.
Anything. The mic is yours.
All right. I want to say that I guess well, I don't guess. I want to say God blesses us, or blesses myself with life every day. I think it's an honor to wake up and be alive, no matter what happens around us. So I'm always honored and blessed to just wake up on a daily basis. I think it goes a little bit beyond that as well. For instance, myself, in the past, I wasn't fortunate to have certain things, simple things like food, like water. Used to struggle back in the days, growing up, but now I do, and I think that's God doing His work, and honestly, I'm just really, really grateful.
That's
It's been an honor. Yeah.
There are times in our lives where we just we don't take a minute to just thank God for that first breath of air that we get when we wake up, right?
Right.
Dude, honestly, I hear it a lot. Excuse me. Not a lot, but I do hear it where people are like, man, I wish I didn't have to wake up, or excuse me, I have something going on there. There's times where yeah, I need some water, exactly. There's times where we don't take that one thought to thank God for waking us up. Because we can go to sleep and maybe not wake up. That could be our last breath that we take in our sleep, or I'm not saying don't go to sleep. What I'm trying to say is that to start brand new, a new day, whether you wake up at 6 a.m. or you wake up at 10 a.m, kind of like I do, but we get to start fresh, and I think that's awesome, right? Would you agree?
No, I agree. I believe every day is a new day. We can't solve today's issues with yesterday's. Well, I can't solve. How can I say this? I can't solve yesterday's issues. I completely lost my train of thought here.
No, I totally I get what you're saying.
It's pretty much like every day has a new issue, and
Right.
or so I can't solve it with yesterday, whatever yesterday's problems was, and the way I solved them, I can't solve them today. So regardless of, I think is yeah, I kind of agree with you. I think we sometimes take it granted that we're here and still alive and able to breathe. There's people that you have to look at it glass half full, no matter the situation you're in. So, for instance, you can't think about what you don't have. I'm like, oh man, I have to wake up and go to work. I don't really care to go to work. Well, once again, at least you have a job. You don't know who else out there doesn't have a job to provide for their family or whatever the case may be. Even health, simple as health.
Simple
Everything
as
around
health.
you could be going wrong. Everything could go wrong. Everything.
That is
And then,
so true.
and then you still have your health, which is very important. I think overall, health is the most important. You have all the fortune in the world. If you don't have, God forbid, legs or able to walk, or your health is diminishing, you know, what's that wealth really value?
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. And you touched up on, like, the blessings that you have today you didn't have earlier in maybe in your childhood or in life. And it's amazing that you recognize what you have today, the blessings that God has poured onto your life, from from this point right now, from back then. And just a reminder, like, just because you don't have something now does not mean that those blessings are not in the works, that they're not coming, or that they've been forgotten. This is a quick reminder that God has so many plans for you, that God has so many blessings to just rain down in your life. The thing with God is that he has that perfect timing, right? That perfect
Correct.
timing. That timing comes when he feels like, all right, this is that time where Jeremy's gonna be able to, take this and be grateful for this, and to do this with that. And so there's a whole master plan behind the things that God does, and the blessings that he gives you today, and the blessings that he'll give you tomorrow and the days to follow, right? So
Correct. Correct.
that's awesome. I'm glad to hear that God is definitely working in your life, and every new day that we get is just proof,
Oh, it
that
is. It is.
that God is a real God, that he is working in us. And whenever we have those rough days, that we feel like, oh, I don't want to wake up, or I don't know if I'll be able to go on tomorrow. Just remember that there's a God that has so much more for us, that we have a purpose in our lives, correct?
Correct. I agree. I agree 100%.
Bro, it is so good. It really feels good hearing, somebody share their testimony. I hope this testimony from Jeremy is able to encourage you, is able to really touch your life, and keep you moving forward, with the desire to better your relationship with Jesus, with the Holy Spirit, with God, and just keep, moving forward, and achieving goals, achieving dreams, achieving the lifestyle, not your lifestyle, but his lifestyle that he, you know, really wants
Correct.
for you,
Oh, yeah. Yep. Yep. Just
Jeremy.
simplicity. Keep it simple.
Oh yeah,
Simplicity. Fall in love with life. And that's pretty much it. Everything else will fall into place. That's what I think.
that no, I 100% agree with that. It sounds really good, Jeremy. I want to thank you for sharing your testimony, your proof that God is real, that God is moving. This was again. This was I just literally called Jeremy like maybe two, I
Two
guess maybe
seconds ago.
like 2 seconds ago. Yeah, I was like, hey man, can you just share a testimony? And it doesn't have to be, mind blowing. You don't. I think people get maybe scared to share because they can't find this one thing or this one event that happened. I struggle with this when I'm on the remix sometimes with Stephanie. We do this thing. It's
Mhm.
called the good, the bad, and the God, and it has me go into this like deep thought. But our God, he's not complex. Like he's so simple. You know,
Correct.
it's
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, humans, we make it complicated. I
we make
mean, you have to look
exactly.
at, yeah, like if we could go back and just look at how simple God came to the earth to prove, to humankind. So he was visible as a baby in a barn. Look how simple he came into just our world.
Absolutely.
And not, he wasn't surrounded by gold or by a whole bunch of people or nothing like that. He was surrounded by his parents, you know,
Yeah, that's an
and
excellent
and
point.
the three kings. So look how simple God is that he came here just in that way. So I think he teaches us just with that how simple we need to be as well.
Oh yeah.
That's it.
That's an excellent point that you just made. I liked it. I like it. Jeremy, again, I just want to thank you for this one. Again, you made
Anytime.
you made the record for starting us off with the Proof Project here on the remix. Guys,
Awesome.
we're gonna be having more episodes to follow. We kind of well I kind of had to put this one a little bit to not the side but on the back burner because life hits us. I'm still if you don't know who I am, I'm Luis Ortega. Again, I am co-hosting with Stephanie Ortega, my wife. She is on the Remix Movement podcast, which is how you found this episode number 109. And it was great to do this, and we're gonna continue and move forward. And we just want to show proof that God is real. Amen. Do
Oh yeah.
you agree with me?
Oh, of course, man. Look at you. You're the best part.
Hey, I appreciate the compliment. All right, guys. Thanks you so much. Thank you, Jeremy. We're gonna have
Oh,
more.
thank you.
We're gonna have more of the Proof Project coming to you on the Remix Movement podcast. Thank you so much. God bless.
If you enjoyed listening to this podcast, follow us on Facebook and Instagram at The Remix Movement for more updates. Be sure to check out our videos on YouTube and subscribe. Feel free to send us a DM with your feedback, questions, and any topics that you would like to hear in any of our future episodes. Thank you and God bless.